So this is the individual. He is walking down the street, and boom, he is instantly replaced by a robot. This person is instantly replaced by a CGI cartoon. This person is instantly replaced. They run the software, bing, 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 da, 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 code happens, and then instantly the person has been replaced into a model, showing in real time what that looks like there. This is available now. It's not some demo. This is actually available for purchase, and this will be used very soon in Hollywood. This will be used very soon across the world. All right, so actors we started with. Actors in movies, in films, in TV, Netflix being replaced by drag and drop CGI animations of robots. In the future, are we going to be able to replace a indie actor from a movie with Tom Cruise by clicking a button? Will that mean Tom Cruise is out of a job because he's been replaced by an AI model? What's your take on actors, Ryan, being replaced by artificial intelligence?
So the whole thing is obviously super subjective because I also have minimal experience with the AI segment of stuff, but it's certainly fascinating, right? And I think these what you're gonna get is a whole new level of creativity in terms of the content that you can create. So where before me as a normal everyday content producer couldn't have a robot as a podcast guest.
Yeah.
Now I could consider that, right? And it could make for extremely viral content. There's a lot of other amazing content creators like Brandon Baum out there that's just constantly making stuff with AI, and half his sets are like just green screens, and they are getting millions of views. So you already see the importance of adapting to that. Whether or not they're going to replace actors, I find it difficult, because the thing that comes with actors is it gives people someone to admire, right?
Sure.
So let's just assume I'm a fan of Tom Cruise, as you said. The thing that makes me a fan is the potential that I could also meet him in person.
Yeah.
If we assume that Tom Cruise is no longer, you don't know whether or not he's actually playing in his movies. While that may not mean too much for the people who already have an established credential of stuff, what about the newcomers? Because at some point Tom Cruise is going to retire, right? And everybody else. Are we then just no longer going to be fans of celebrities? Are we then fans of robots? I mean, the chance that you meet these people in real life kind of fades away. And
will we have new actors? Is it a good idea for somebody to want to be an actor when, you could just license, Brad Pitt to do a movie?
Yeah.
Or do you even need to license him? If it's just some rogue studio making something and putting it onto YouTube, it gets copyrighted, people download it, people re-upload it, Are actors going to be out of a job,
I mean, I think what will happen probably is that you will get a lot more top of the line actors, and that industry, which already didn't allow for a lot of people to become successful, will now become even smaller.
Yeah.
And I think you'll only have a select group of... But then you could ask the question, why would we even need them? I would like to hope that we don't go about getting rid of all of the jobs in the creative industry. And on top, it won't bring anything new, right? Because AI is, from my understanding of it, and you can probably tell me if I'm wrong on this, but builds off of stuff that we already know.
Yeah, correct.
And if that means it cannot look into the future, and as far as yet cannot come up with the new ideas or creative ideas in the way that humans can.
Sort of. It depends how you define creativity. The dictionary definition is just two existing ideas being merged together to create a new idea.
Yeah.
And AI can do that better than humans can do. That's why Midjourney is a better artist than any human on the planet. That's why this piece of software is potentially a better editor than any editor in the world.
But then aren't we going to get a lot of regurgitated stuff?
Probably.
Right? And I wonder whether or not people are going to be like, another spin-off of Transformers, or another spin-off of Harry Potter, or whatever. It's just going to be the same in a slightly different jacket.
Yeah.
And I do think that from my understanding and being a creative being in that space, humans have the unique ability to come up with completely new shit. And whether that's inspired from other stuff, that's of course a different conversation. But that would mean the end of creativity.
Yeah.
Probably.
Similar to actors, the modern version of an actor. I think if you asked kids what they wanted to be 10 years ago, actor was probably up there on the list.
Yeah.
Now the number one job that children want to have is to be a YouTuber.